Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon RCL Breakdowns. This is Season 11 A Division. We are in Week 2, and I'm joined, surprisingly, by the owner of the server. He appears usually once a season, but here he is, Mr. Zig.
Hello.
I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Gotta love that hello.
No, you don't. Alright, so, starting us off here, we have your boy Bacchus, also known as Paris Leafeons, going up against Biggest Magias, also known as, it's Albie. It's, Big Arm Boys, or Albie, as I just said, yeah.
I think it makes a lot of sense for Bacchus not to bring Sun in this matchup. Only just because I think it makes Chi-Yu a lot harder to deal with.
That's fair. That was like I remember we mocked for you against Sean last season, and I did the same thing. I didn't bring the Sun mode because I was scared of your Raging Bolt.
Yeah, I mean, the Sun would have probably benefited him more with, like, you know, all the Paradoxmon he's got. But,
buddy, they have all the same amount of Paradoxmons. They have the same Paradox Pokemon, all of them.
No, I mean, like, just in this game. Like, he's got Wake, Moon, and what's that last thing called? I forget.
Sandy Shocks.
Sandy Shocks, that's it. You know, whereas Albie he just has the Chi-Yu. So, I don't know, I mean, like...
That's what I mean. It was the same as with, like, the Sean and you matchup. You just had the Raging Bolt, but he had Walking Wake, Roaring Moon, and Sandy Shocks. And also Slitherwing, but that didn't come in your game, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I guess he's always going to have the advantage. But yeah, sometimes you just don't want to give Chi-Yu Sun, you know what I mean?
Very, very valid. I will say, it's really funny. The Sun team, for the first 2 weeks, both faced a 4 times, like, a Bug Steel Pokemon. In Week 1, he faced Lupus's Scizor, and in Week 2, he's facing Albie's Fortress. And I think that's beautiful, honestly.
Yeah, poor Bug and Steel's not getting a good run out here. You know, copying probably, you know, fire weather balls.
Yeah. In saying that, there is no Sun Pokemon or Fire Pokemon, so I think he's fine.
All good. We'll see how it goes.
Fortress has a fairly good
Wake
matchup.
usually carries weather ball.
Outside of Walking Wake, I actually think Fortress has a pretty good matchup. Maybe Shocks will hurt it more than I suspect, but like it'll eat Roaring Moon for breakfast, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, defensively.
Even offensively, if it has Lunge, it fucking kills it.
Yeah. No, I mean...
its attack if it's
weak and it's not that bulky, is it?
I mean, it's bulky enough, but like it might be a 2-ko depending on its build. But like even if it's a 2-ko, you're gonna eat like 3 or 4 hits, and Lunge also might reduce his attack. Like it's a good... Lunge is low-key an underrated move, I think.
Yeah, no, with the guaranteed attack drop.
Yeah. Also, I think Snorlax...
Is Gliscor Terra? Oh, yeah. It is not. No, it's not Terra. Okay.
Is who not Terra?
I was going to say... Because he had Terra Gliscor last season, I think, Albie.
Yes, he did. So, Albie's team is the Terra Chi-Yu and Terra Snorlax, which is Fire and Poison, respectively. And then on Bacchus's side, it's the Terra Water Walking Wake and a Venusaur, which didn't come. Man, low-key, Terra Venusaur on a Sun team is, like, actually incredibly threatening.
Yeah, it's scary, dude.
It's genuinely, I look at it... Okay, going back to another argument from prior, because we get hella distracted here. It reminds me of Terra Blaziken if you needed Sun for it to be a Terra Blaziken.
Yeah, that's fair, because of chlorophyll.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see how this battle goes.
Indeed. Leading Gliscor and Moon, Ice Fang his ass right now. Fire Fang this guy's ass. Knockoff is actually also really good. That did so much more than I thought it did.
Yeah, that's probably banded.
Yeah, I'd say so too. Pain Split, splits the pain. Volt switches out. Back to Gliscor, Rocks.
This is good from Albie here because he gets free hazards.
Indeed. They both get their hazards. Does
I
Heal
mean,
Block work with Toxic?
Really
it does. That's so cool. Heal Block is actually really good against Gliscor then. Jesus. That knockoff does literally fuck all. Nice crit that didn't matter, probably. U-turns out. Peck wants to haze things, but also is going to get Psychic Noised for I wonder how much. Oh, it outspeeds.
Oh, that's cool. Infestation.
Yeah, that's... look, at least it's not fucking... At least it's not Derek bringing fucking Infestation Bramblegast back, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
He really liked Infestation Toxapex and thought, I'll just do it with Bramblegast. Not realizing there's a massive difference in their defensive stats. Another crit Psychic Noise. Jesus, this is Bronzong got Scope Lens? I also don't know if Wheezing is a great switch into Deoxys. Okay, Trick. Okay, I guess that's exactly why he predicted that. But, yeah.
It might have been, like, for something else, and it just might have been
think
expendable.
so.
Who knows?
There's no way, right? Like... Yeah, there's no way.
I mean, what does, like, Wheezing necessarily do here? It doesn't wall GU. It doesn't do anything to Snorlax. Unless it's like neutralizing gas.
Which it
to
was.
Stop. Yeah, it's to stop immunity from Snorlax. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. I think the Wheezing came as a precaution for something else that didn't come. I can't remember. I just don't generally like sending my poison type Pokemon out against psychic type Pokemon. However, he might have just predicted this trick, which I can see.
Yeah, and then put in the Black Sludge on.
Yeah, I also think it's really funny. In the mocks, I also brought a Choice Scarf Deoxys. So I was right about that. That's cool. By neutralizing gas and Wheezing. In comes the Uxie. This knockoff. Oh, it tricked again. Okay. Black Sludge for Light Clay. That's actually really good for him. Because that, like, Uxie doesn't have recovery. That, like, cripples that bitch.
Yeah, whatever damage it takes, it keeps, unless it's rest.
Yeah. How much does that do? 23. Yeah, Toxapex is just, like... Both Toxapex and Snorlax will just destroy the Walking Wake defensively, man. It sucks that he doesn't have Protect on this set. Or even Maple Bunker.
Fortress is slowly getting chipped down, so...
Well, slowly. It's dying next time it comes in, I think.
Yeah.
Because, like Rocks plus, you know, any attack will do 6% probably.
Very hazardy game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, these guys are just both stacking hazards. There's me... Oh, fuck. There's me talking about how many hazards there are.
I was about to say, Fortress definitely doesn't come in now.
No, Fortress just dies. Jesus Christ, that hurts. What is that, 37% every switch in?
This feels like, Actually, no, I was about to say something dumb there.
Go on, say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it. I can't say it.
Oh, is it about your game this week? Or last week?
Yeah, it's going to be.
Fair enough. Dragon Claw. Oh, I guarantee that crit fucking mattered. No way a Roaring Moon was doing, what, 60%? 66%? No, 60% to a
Yeah,
plus
no,
one
that
defense.
definitely mattered.
That crit for sure mattered. Even if it is banded. I mean, I'm going to calc this, but I'm pretty sure that banded doesn't do that.
Well, I was about to say, +1 would just, like, cancel that out, right?
I think so. But
and then you have the crit damage. I don't know. It's like, wait, no, it wouldn't cancel it out because crit just breaks the defense regardless.
Yeah.
And you get the +1. That definitely mattered.
Dragon Claw, max attack adamant versus no defense, no HP, +1 defense. Snorlax did 46 to 54. So,
Absolutely mattered.
Yeah, it entirely mattered. Hell, actually, it might have even been a high roll, like the crit high roll kind of thing. Yeah, so if it's like max defense Snorlax, like which it very much could have been, It would have done 35% on a high roll. And wait. No, never mind. It didn't need to be a high roll. I take it back. I'm stupid. Because of the plus.
Either way, the crit mattered, which is like,
yes, it did.
Important.
Has a jump scare this early, huge. Yeah, fucking the crit was huge. Yep, goodbye. This Deoxys is really just let me fuck myself. Psycho Boost and Superpower. This is like the most pained Deoxys set you could make, I think.
I'm about to say I think it's quite common on Deoxys speed, along with like spikes and whatever.
Yeah, I will say I think I'm in the minority here, but I'm a Deoxys speed hater. I think Mon is ass.
I don't know. Depends on like what you use it for, but a lot of the time, if you're not kind of using the correct sets, you're not going to get the points it's worth.
I mean, I agree with that. However, it's normally 18. We dropped it to 17 points, and I feel like it just doesn't bring enough to warrant that. I mean, it's got 90 defenses and 95 like attacking, and like yeah, it's the fastest thing alive outside of Regieleki, but Regieleki also hits harder. Like
I think too, like it just doesn't like roll compress very well. Like it sets up spikes and that's it. It's too fast to be your speed. It's not really a threatening, genuine win con a lot of the time. It can be with like nasty plot, and like its natural speed, at being able to outspeed most Scarfers, but like you're not really scared of like a Deoxys speed the way you'd be scared of like a Palafin or a Raging Bolt or something like that.
Exactly right. And that's, I mean, those two examples you just mentioned are, well, both 19 pointers. So to bring it into comparison, Roaring Moon is in the same point as Deoxys Speed. And that is one of the most threatening, D-dances in the fucking game, in my opinion. And even without that, both Scarf and Band set and Photosynthesis sets are all incredible. Not to mention, you can do the fucking most Sean thing ever of, like, a defensive set with, like, Dragon Dance, Roost, and then, like, Dual Stabs. And it's, like, it's just... Even Iron Bundle, we aren't exactly Bundle fans, but at the same time, it's a lot more threatening.
I fucking hate it. I'll never stick up the Bundle.
No, I'm not. I don't like it either, but I think it's a lot more threatening than Deoxys Speed is.
I disagree. At least Deoxys sets up. And doesn't have to rely on Hydro Pump as its main stab.
Ice Beam will get the job done half the time anyway.
Anyway, play on.
Yeah. I'm a DOS hater. Look at that. Nice 16% nerd. Well, I was gonna die. Hang on, you just knocked it off so it doesn't die to Black Sludge. That's actually really funny. What a Dio set, though. I don't know. Here comes the sunny day.
Oh, wait, he has manual sunny day. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I remembered this. Yeah,
I completely forgot about it.
Even sacking Yuxi there is the absolutely like correct play to get your Walking Wake in for free compared to swapping it in. But in saying that, you're not gonna break the Toxapex, so none of it matters. Does this thing get any like setup moves? I don't think it does.
I mean, I don't know. Hydrosteam could still do a bit here. Oh no. Okay. I thought like Terra Water in the sun, which actually boosts the damage. It's gonna.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's just too bulky, man. Toxapex is a nightmare. That's the end of this game. It just wins. He's. Yeah. There's nothing to be done here, honestly. It lives on 1 just to take the 1 diff that doesn't matter. Honestly, I think the only way he could have won this was with the crit on the switch in turn. Like the critting right here was his only way to win.
Yeah, nah, exactly. But he already got a crit on the Snorlax, so if he got a second crit there and won because of it, like...
In saying that, I think originally he was Booster Special Attack Walking Wake, and he changed for some reason. I think it was for the Chi-Yu. I think if he stayed booster special, he would have he would have actually killed the Toxapex there. However, in saying that, if he was booster special, then he still just lost to Toxapex anyway.
Yeah, no, he definitely you're damned if you do, damned if you don't sometimes
Yeah,
because you don't go speed, you lose the Scarf Chiyu. If you do go speed, you don't hit hard enough. So it's like that's the conundrum you face sometimes with these mons.
agreed.
But look, I think his main strategy was kind of hoping between hazards and like, Roaring Moon, Uxie, Sandy Stocks that he'd be able to get Toxapex like low enough to where Wake could get the rest done. But
Most
it's just
likely.
so bulky.
Yeah. I wonder if he had swapped to Bronzong to Psychic Noise it and then come back into the Wake, would that have been a way to a win con there? I'm not 100% sure though.
Well, that depends if he stayed in for a start,
Yeah,
because
that's
Chi
true.
Yu
You're
can
right.
just comes right in on. Oh, I no, he's got body press. I mean, I don't know. I get
I wonder if
maybe,
Heat
maybe.
Proof would live a move. Not at 54%, and it could also just Dark Pulse if you didn't want to fuck with that. Nah, it didn't matter. This game was already over. This is one of those weird games where I can't actually identify a point where things like went wrong for Bacchus. Like there was no big mistake, I don't think. It was kind of just got
Yeah, I don't think there
outplayed.
was any like. You can't put the game down to a misplay. It's probably like maybe just didn't prep hard enough for Toxapex because clearly that thing was what you couldn't break for pretty much the entirety of the game.
That reminds me, why did this thing have
Yeah.
someone like Draco to break Pex?
That's literally what I was just about to say now. Maybe you could have had like to nuke it, and then
Also, wait, what was its?
obviously
Hang on,
it
hang on,
wouldn't
hang
have
on. What was its
died. But
item? It got
uh,
Sun boosted, but we never saw its item.
I'm pretty sure it was choice specs.
Oh, interesting. Man, fucking choice specs in Sun. Terra Water Hydro Steam did stat little does 39% to Pex. Fucking hell.
Yeah, because it was probably like a Spadef Pex for that reason. If he was
True.
Specs Draco, that could have been like interesting maybe because between the hazards and then like obviously the Specs damage,
Hmm.
um, you're putting a lot of offensive pressure on Pex. So maybe that could have maybe it was just a matter of different prepping, but like overall, I think. Albie managed his walls very well.
Yeah.
Obviously, nothing much could be done about the Snorlax, but yeah,
Yeah.
he got unlucky and still won.
Indeed. Alright, moving on. We have. Ah, fuck. My game as average Arbok, or dogshit Arbok in this game, going up against Catalyst D, also known as Swiggity Swellow or Davis. Do you ever think the D in Catalyst D is for Davis?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know why you said dog shit Arbok though.
I just don't. I don't like this game.
I was about to
It
say,
makes me sad. I don't
that's
know.
not the kind of stuff you want to say before the battle.
It's fine. Yes. So I had a really cool Terra Dragon Rhyperior and a. I didn't bring my other Terra. What's my other Terra? Oh yeah, Ogerpon. I didn't bring Ogerpon. Yeah. He had Terra Steel Halucha, and he didn't bring his Metagross.
I think
Um,
you can take majority of the spotlight in this game since I don't remember like half your set.
also fair. Also, just because it's my game. Yeah. So Weavile and Lando I are both incredibly threatening to my team, to be blunt. Name the fucking Landorus check. That's right, it's Air Balloon Tentacruel because it doesn't check it, but it's close enough, I guess. And then name the Weavile check. Uh-oh, there is none. It's like Urshifu, kinda, and Rhyperior, kinda. Fun fact: Terra Dragon Rhyperior with Solid Rock is guaranteed 3-hit KO from Weavile's triple axle, so it can't even like SD and kill me after that. It's not enough. Rhyperior is just that much of a goat. Alright, anyway, let's actually start. The wall. I was so proud of this Rhyperior set. We didn't get to Terra because he's a bitch. Okay, yeah, so this Sinister set. This was a set specifically to counter Palafin. And then after I didn't see Palafin, I was kind of just okay with letting it die.
I don't think it made too bad of a switch in alternatively to Lando. Could take a couple of Earth powers.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. The big issue, however, was obviously Sludge Wave, which is why Sinister was never going to be my actual consistent Landorus check. But I figured this early on in the game, he wouldn't want to risk no weird shenanigans with it. And that he would swap out, which he didn't. Oh, he set rocks. I weakened him for more healings. And then he switches out, which is when I got a little silly and did a little stun spore. Now in comes the wall. You never doubt the wall. Fuck you. Except he just does the same thing. Landorus comes back. Now we bring in the Tentacruel. I honestly kind of expected him to Sludge Wave that time, predicting Sinister again. Yeah, maybe it just... I guess he just knew it wouldn't do anything.
He killed him too, so he didn't necessarily... Or I guess you strength sat, but like he was doing enough damage not to have to worry about doing anything fancy. Because you have no... Can you get off the menu? Yeah. You have no flying resists, and he didn't know you were Bloon, so...
I mean, he doesn't have a flying move. What's your point?
No, sorry, ground resist, ground resist.
Yeah.
Like, you have nothing off the ground aside from the Bloon Cruel, which you didn't know was Bloon at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, so we spin on this fool, where you get the fuck out of dodge, because the wall, he gets paralyzed, fuck you. In comes the Rillaboom. Oh yeah, fun fact, the wall checks Rillaboom. It's great fun. I predicted the switch and used rock move. He knocks me off. This is actually kind of annoying. I don't know how much it ended up mattering, but it's annoying nonetheless. Yeah, he be a dick. Rock Slide actually gets some chip down onto Landorus, which is brilliant. I once again go into sack the Sinistcha, and now that he realizes it's Air Balloon, going for Sludge Wave is by far the best choice, because one, obviously it'll fuck up Sinistcha, but also then it means that it'll break my balloon for future.
Yeah, well, now that he knew that you actually had like something off the ground, yeah, he kind of had to like click something else.
Yeah. I just let it die. It's of no use to me really at that point anymore. Again, it was for Palafin, which didn't come, and it got a power off. Honestly, that's the most I really wanted it to do. But the Cruel Man comes in. I surf. Honestly, getting surfed down that much is brilliant. Honestly, I thought I flip turned, but I guess I didn't. Probably was better to do so. Back comes in the wall. We kill Moltres.
I didn't think about this at the time, but that Tentacruel is actually putting in some work.
Yeah, man, this Tentacruel was actually the GOAT until I fucked up. Speaking of fucked up, here's where it happened. Yeah. So here is exactly where I needed to just let Rhyperior die. Rillaboom was low enough that it was fine. Moltres was dead. And it was never the primary Weavile check, it's more of a backup. But without Rocky Helmet, it was kind of a mid backup. Like, yeah, Rock Slide killed, but, you know, So at this point, this was my first screw up. It wasn't too bad. It was still salvageable. We're not at the real fuck up. But this was the beginning of the end. Because now Landorus doesn't get checked by literally anything. I needed to just let because I lived a Sludge Wave, I think, from memory. I needed to just let Rhyperior do that, and then, you know, Rock Slide it, do like 20-30%, whatever the fuck, then bring in Tentacruel, or just die, I don't remember. Whatever happened, let Tentacruel come in for free, force him out again. He couldn't bring in Rillaboom, I'm a poison type. Pheasantipity died, I think, or died in 2 at least. Obviously, Lando died. It just forced him to make uncomfortable switches. Nothing would have really went well for him. But, yeah, I fucked up. And it was at this point where we get to the second. So he Earth powers, which, yeah, makes sense. That's how things work. I Rock Polish because that's the set that this is. We Meteor Beam. And this thing somehow just doesn't fucking die. I think it was AV, but like...
Oh shit, I remember this.
yeah, now you remember. So now, what do you think the obvious thing to do here is, kids? Do we, one, it's an Unburdened Hawlucha, probably. So we don't outspeed it. We need not agility. We need a Rock Polish again to outspeed it. Or we can just kill the Rillaboom with, you know, this Terra Starstorm. So Agility or Terra Starstorm are both really decent plays here, right? However, I'm like, okay, so if I Agility again, he can Wood Hammer plus Grassy Guide will kill me, which means I don't really want to do that, because then, you know, I just lost him and it did nothing. And then I was like, okay, well, if I just kill him, then he can just bring in Unburdened Hawlucha and kill me anyway. So I was like, well, it's a lose-lose situation. Let me go to my Rillaboom check, like an idiot. And then he didn't even do the thing that I was worried about. What? He U-turned?
The singular worst play I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I threw so hard. I don't know what I was doing. I should have just fucking killed it. If I just fucking killed it, like, Hawlucha would have come in and killed me anyway, but, like, at least then the Rillaboom was down and out of the count, and I didn't, like, fuck with the crown. I don't know. And like, okay, I remember discussing this. Him U-turning was actually not the fucking play, I don't think. It worked out for him. But had he gone for, like, because that's the thing, if he was wood hammering, then the correct play was either kill it. Sorry, if he was U-turning, the correct play was kill it or agility, which it still was anyway. But by U-turning, it 100% meant the best play was to agility, because then I could actually outspeed the Hawlucha, which was
Well, think about it this way. If he was letting Rillaboom go, which at this point he clearly was, you know, that he wouldn't stay in a U-turn if he wanted to keep this thing.
Yeah.
The play for him would have either been to go to Woodhammer if he expected you to agility again to be able to outspeed Hawlucha.
Yeah.
Or to Grassy Glide and get as much damage off as possible before he died. He did neither of those things.
Yeah.
So his play didn't make a whole lot of sense either.
Yeah. So his misplay, the worst thing is, I fucked up, don't get me wrong, but his misplay actually made my misplay worse. You know what I'm saying here?
Yeah, no, I get it.
There's
no shot in the world he expected you to swap, but hey, he can always say that he did.
No, he already said that he didn't. Anywho,
okay.
After this, I even say in chat, this is GG I threw. Because now Landorus just wins. Why? And what? Why did you do that, gamer? I was trying to be smart and I did dumb. Yeah, sucker, like it's just too free, you know? Yeah. Also, Moonblast doesn't kill the wall. Fuck you, Pheasantipity. Here's a funny moment. He gets parried. I rest. He Moonblasts. I sleep talk rest. He Moonblasts. He gets parried. I rest. And then he Moonblasts. And then I sleep talk rest. And then he Moonblasts. And then I sleep talk. Oh, we Rock Slide. And then he kills me. That was funny, I thought. So I kill that. And then Hawlucha just wins. GG. Yeah. You can't, Evil Eye cannot do anything to Hawlucha, nor can the Goose.
Yeah, I think in this game, like, for the first, first half of the game, basically, I thought we played pretty well.
Yeah, the first 16 turns, I was in control, I was doing well. It was up until... Up until
you lost the balloon.
Yeah, it was when I chose to not sack Rhyperior. Rhyperior should have died right there. There was no point in keeping Rhyperior alive anymore. I needed Tentacruel for Landorus. I needed its balloon, you know? I should have just let him go. Because that's the thing. It had done its job. It had killed Moltres and it had crippled Rillaboom, right? There was no need to keep it alive. It had killed one of its targets and crippled the other. That's its job done. Fucking yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you seem to like the thing a lot, and that's understandable. It
Yeah, I
is
like
like
Rhyperior.
quite
He's now my child. He's my boy. I like him now.
all good. Well, I'm sure in the future you'll learn to. I mean, for me, the killer was just when you set up, like completely set up, and then just swapped. Like even in just a normal situation, that just doesn't make sense. You don't go through all that effort of setting up. Have your Terra Shell broken and everything, only to just swap out and let all that progress go away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Dumb. I dumb. Moving on. Next up we have your boy Aiden, also known as Hellfire Houndoom, going up against Mesmeralda, playing as FC Bayern Munchlaxs. So here we have the Terra normal Toxapex and Terra Fairy on Arcanine and Necrozma. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Gadging Fire is terrifying for his team.
I was about to say, on preview, I have no idea why Mez didn't bring Alomomola.
Yeah,
In
I
in
don't
all the
know either,
mocks
Chief.
that in all the mocks that I did with Aiden, I brought Alomomola, and it kind of felt like it had to come, just because of how threatening it is. But yeah, as we'll find out like later in the game, he did have something.
Yeah. Alright. I don't know why he leads Blastoise, I guess for that flip turn, but like, surely you had something better for Blastoise to be doing? I don't know. Knocking off that thing early is also really fucking nice, I think. My goat Thunderous. Goodbye. Yeah, also, Jolteon just kind of fucked Thunderous, I can't lie. What? I forgot that this was manual Sunny Day Thunderous. That's so fucking funny. That's hilarious. But here we have, once again, Aiden just needing to get better with timing. Like, we're on turn 7. Now is not the time to sacrifice your Sunny Day user for your Gouging Fire to do nothing at this point in the game.
Yeah, I did emphasize Aiden to try and see, he did do a good job, but he didn't, because like in most of our mocks, he set the sun up early, but he conserved his win cons, which is the thing I tried to continue to drill into his head. You can't let those things go. I think he should have kept Thunderous and probably sacked like maybe Serena or something.
Yeah,
But
probably.
yeah, but obviously he made that mistake there, and I didn't use Flash Fire in any of the mocks on Arcanine, so yeah.
Now, see, Arcanine is actually a really good Gadging Fire check, provided you Terra, you fucking bungle nut. Why does he not Terra? He misses his head smash. Congratulations.
That was unfortunate.
The miss was very unfortunate, yes. However, not tearing there, as we will discuss later, it was a massive misplay. The roar, I think, is really funny, because it brings in his worst nightmare. Alluring voice's ass. Yeah, get fucked, Crook. The weakness
Yeah, I
policy
have
was
no
cool
idea
shit.
why he did that. He's unnecessarily trying to because he came up with this power trip set, and I think he might have predicted T-Bolt or something, because he was not meant to show Crook this early.
Yeah, he was definitely predicting T-Bolt. But that's the thing. Okay, that's the thing. Aiden, he's still a very... Well, that's the thing. It's weird. Aiden's so weird to talk about. Because on one hand, he's not green. Like, he's not a new player. But he's also not a good player. But he's new to being, I'm going to say, proficient. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like his 3rd season of being, like, an okay player, right?
Yeah, he just needs to fine-tune a lot of the things that he does at certain times. Like, there's just... He does some good things, he preps well, but, like, he just needs to kind of read the room a little bit, I guess.
I would agree with
as we'll
that.
find out later in this game.
Yeah. But I will say he's still, because he's still new to Pokemon. Well, not new to Pokemon. Again, he's new to being proficient, kinda. That's what the phrasing I'm going to choose to go with. He's smart enough to predict the. Well, actually, no. I'm giving him credit here that he doesn't deserve. He was obvious. Like, it's obvious that he would go for an electric move against your water type. So you predict the obvious thing, and so he does the smart thing by predicting your prediction. I was being generous to Aiden before I realized, oh yeah, wait a minute. He just fucking... Yeah, never mind. Moving on. Especially, okay, we literally, Alluring Voice was the first thing we saw. If you hadn't seen it yet, I'd be a bit more forgiving.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, because Mez lost nothing from clicking Alluring Voice there. Really, the only thing you could have swapped in otherwise, if it wasn't going to be Crook, was like Toxapex. Or even your Serena.
Toxtricity.
Toxicity. Yeah. So, yeah, he lost nothing because Toxtricity resists both, and Serena only resists T-Bolt.
Yeah.
So, if you're gonna switch into anything, make it Serena.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Chief. Not great play from Aiden there, I can't lie. But once again, Gouging Fire is scary as fuck. But here is where Mez ruins his life. This right here, this was Mez ruining his life. Two reasons, okay? 2 reasons. 1, you swapped a ground weak Pokemon to a ground weak Pokemon when this Pokemon learns Earthquake. Horrible idea. Just starting off, right? Just starting off. But also, you've again fucking forgot to Terra. And now you're dead. Huh?
What Terra was he?
Fairy.
Okay. Yeah, no, then not terroring was a blunder.
Yeah, literally not terroring there arguably cost him the game. There's still more game to play, but losing his Gouging Fire pseudo check is a massive deal. I'm assuming it had Morning Sun, so it probably was a proper check. With Morning Sun, I don't think Gouging Fire could have broken it. It's just...
probably not.
It's just so frustrating that not terroring... arguably made him lose to Gouging Fire. Like, what else on his team handles the Gouging Fire? Nothing. That's the answer. Nothing. Fuck us. Alluring Voice, Jolteon ain't gonna do it. Earthquake, Clodsire ain't gonna do it. Like, fuck. Anyway, he also just loses a massive amount of offensive pressure himself with that. But I will say, this is where the game gets interesting, because Mez is obviously the better player overall, but losing his, best offensive piece makes it really interesting. Anyway, in comes the Emo, and it's a physical SD set, which is scary. Except that did fuck all, and now he's gone. Bye. And again, that's the second time. That was funny. The Carmine Alluring Voice might actually go kind of hard. Oh, he just Volt Switches. Damn, that still did 25%. That's kind of cool. Yeah, look at that fucking damage. Well, that's what I mean. Now that you've lost Arcanine, what did you do about this thing? And now that you've lost Jolteon, what is left for your offensive pieces? Fuck ass Jolteon. If Jolteon is your best offensive piece, you're not in a good position. Man, that fucking rain is coming down. Disable was cool, but I don't know. He was confused and banded. I don't know if you'd want to stay in on that either. Yeah, Judy. What set was this thing? Okay, well, missed Power Web, but that.
I don't remember.
It's only used U-turn twice. I don't know what set it was.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Serena.
Oh no, I mean that just looks like a standard defensive helmet set. Aiden really likes standard defensive, Serena sets. I'm kind of here for it. It's what it does, unnecessarily well. But, it's Rocky Helmet, Defense, Spin, Knockoff, Stab, Filler. It's good at what it does, right?
Yeah. No, it's good without being great.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's still a budget pick, but it's a good budget pick. It's the kind of Pokemon where if you're forced into low tiers, it's going to be a fantastic low tier. You know what I mean?
For sure.
In saying that, I still don't know what this Corviknight's plan is. It's U-turns twice, and that's all. Okay, he alluring voices, and now he's dead. So now your best offensive piece is Corviknight, I think? Like, what? Okay, you knock off the Blastoise's protective pads. Okay. I guess that's so Flip Turn didn't take Rocky
Okay,
Element damage.
this is the first turn I got pissed off. Alright, now as you can see, he has literally zero answers for Gouge. Anything that he clicks on right now, anything that Mez goes into, will die to a Raging Fury.
Correct.
Alright, and because Disable always goes first, any chance that he gets to go into Gouging Fire, he can't like disable the move. So
Right.
he would have to swap Sableye here and then sacrifice either Clodsire or Corviknight.
Yeah.
Instead, he flip turns into Toxtricity, which actually cannot touch this thing unless it overdrives. But he's got Clodsire there.
Yeah.
So, like, he's able to play around that. He
Yeah.
can't play around Gouge.
Correct.
What Aiden should be doing is going into Gouge as much as he possibly can, like this turn, even if it means getting his band knocked off, because it's a Sableye, it's not going to do a whole lot.
Correct.
To be able to click Raging Fury as much as possible. So
Yeah.
this is where Aiden needs to get his game sense, like get better with his game sense. Look at what Mez has left. He doesn't have an Alola. He doesn't have a Flash Fire Arcanine Hisui. He doesn't have anything for Gouging Fire. Just click Raging Fury and kill something.
Just click the bonk move. Do it, Aiden. Click the bonk. Anywho,
Anyway,
buy Shed Shell,
ran over.
Dugtrio stuff. Overdrive actually does enough to scare it. I mean, yeah. Well, not anymore. It doesn't. Goodbye. Sludge Wave does fuck all. Man, Recover with Prankster is stupid. I can't lie. Except he doesn't click it. Jesus Christ.
Even there, like, he could have gone Gouging Fire. Like, I know he's just knocking off over and over again, but,
That's
like...
his only damaging move, yeah. The Yawn is actually kind of valid,
And he, too, especially, because he could not afford a Sableye going asleep there, otherwise he has no disable.
Yeah.
He could have swapped the Gouge easily.
Well,
so,
no,
I don't know.
Well, that time I actually understand it. Because he knows he's gonna switch, but that's the thing. So if he swaps into Gouge, he takes Corviknight, but then Sableye disables him, and then he has to
and then he just swaps. Who cares?
Yeah, but then he can't get it back in easily again.
What do you mean easily? Like, okay, look, picture it, right? He swaps the Gouge right now. Mez goes to Corv, alright? He clicks Fury, Corv dies. He goes into Sableye again, disables, Gouge can't Fury, but it can swap into, he can sack Blastoise or something.
Yeah.
And then he can either go back into Gouge and Fury again and kill something else, leaving Mez with only one Pokemon.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I follow. Instead, he overdrives into the ground type. What the Toxic Spikes at turn 32 is really funny to me.
Well, it's pretty good because it gives Gouging Fire less turns to do its thing.
Yeah, I get that. It's just really funny. Not that it's bad. It's just funny.
Like, usually late game hazards aren't the play, but in this case, it's actually good.
Even encoring him into Rapid Spin, the Ghost type, I think is hilarious.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny that Aiden stayed in and...
Yeah, he did. He's fucking stayed in. What are you doing, Aiden? Why? Why are you still just spinning? Oh, fuck you. Goodbye.
Please go Gouging Fire right now. Please.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
He does. And then... Okay, he kills that. But now that he's lost Blastoise, he doesn't have the sacks
Yeah,
required,
so
right?
he's going to disable, yep. And then he has a swap.
And then, yeah. Yeah, this is GG now. That's the thing. Before, he could have done it before. he's still fucking doing it. So he could have done it before because he had two Pokemon to sack to kill like these two guys. But now that now that it's tied up, he doesn't actually have the ability to do that anymore, I don't think.
No, he doesn't.
Overdrive. He's still fucking. This fucking stupid gremlin, I swear to fucking God.
Even disable there should have been obvious because because what else do you have to kind of touch Sableye with if it's not? He could have Volt Switched at any time. What is he doing?
And now he's knocked off.
Oh my days.
But yeah, so this is where it's like it's over here because like yeah, sure you kill Slurp, but now you get disabled and then that's it. That's GG. That's all she wrote. I mean, 6% toxicity. Yeah, you literally die to fucking the toxic spikes. Like,
yeah, it's over. I forgot how much this game frustrated me.
Yeah, GG sorta. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think either player played particularly well. I will say Mez played better. He did fuck up with his Arcanine.
Oh, no, Mez played fine, aside from the Terra mistake.
Yeah.
I think he definitely could have prepped a little bit better for Gouging Fire. But to be fair, he didn't know kind of Gouging Fire was going to do this shit. So, yeah, look, he did what he needed to do, Mez. We got to remember that he's playing with a budgeted team, and
yeah,
you know that's
I think it's hilarious. He's literally smurfing, like he's impostering A division. He's using
he's playing with a weak team.
He's playing with 13, like less than 13-point mons, and he changed his team name to another team. Like he's literally smurfing. I think it's hilarious.
He's doing well though.
Yeah, well, it's Mez. That's his second win now, right? He won last week, I think.
Yeah, he's 2-0.
Yeah, that's stupid as fuck considering his team. Who did he beat week 1? He beat Nick. Yeah, I remember that game now. Man, Nick did not do well that game.
Oh, no, he did not.
Alright. So next up was actually Nick's forfeit loss. So we're not showing that, but yeah, so on to game 5. We have Darkly, also known as Sydney Swannas, or our boy here, Ziggleton, going up against YouTube Lance as Seattle Supersonics. Do you want to give us the intro to this game while I go get a drink?
Yeah. So the idea behind this game was basically centered around trying to get Greninja to have Battle Bond. So Raging Bolt would come in late game, and it was Terra Electric because I can't remember why it was Terra Electric. I think it was to boost Thunderclap damage.
Yeah, bonk.
Yeah, but it was the boost, and it felt really good defensively against a lot of these things.
Except Donphan.
Except Donphan. Which turned out to be AV this game, so yeah, very hard counter, but what did I lead here? I think it was Scarf Quackaville. And the reason I was Scarf is because Cinderace I thought was a very good chance this game, and it looked very strong as a lead, so I thought if I caught him by size and just got his Cinderace early, then I could, get some early momentum there.
Yeah, so I'm also going to throw out, I mocked Ziggy this game, and I actually did do that, and it fucked me up, so rest in pieces my Cinderace. But also, when I played against Ziggy, he had a boy named Gengar here, and I had a Terra Ground Archelodon, which actually was incredibly threatening into his team. However, he just didn't bring Archelodon.
Yeah, no, Archelodon not coming was a massive question mark for me. And Cinderace too, it just felt very good speed-wise.
Yeah, it's just such a Lance thing to be like, yeah, I'll just bring he'll just bring the most random, you never know what Lance is gonna do, alright?
Yeah, no, Lance is very unpredictable. He ended up leading P2 here, and I think I just turned turn 1. I don't remember.
Should have CC'd his ass. Oh, you knocked off.
Knock off. Okay, just to get Eviolite off. Yeah, that's
getting
fair.
rid of Eviolite is actually pretty valid.
So Land OT. This is actually special Land OT, I believe.
The fucking double is really crazy. Special. Yeah, get Psychic, loser. Sets rocks. Honestly, would you have... I don't know if I would have stayed in and set rocks there. Jesus, man.
Look, I mean, I don't know. what kind of Annihilate he ended up being, but
I mean, neither, but seeing 48%, I would have assumed it was a roll to kill. And
yeah, no, it was definitely a roll. So I got the higher roll there.
yeah, I know that, but I'm saying from his perspective, if it did 48%, I mean, even quick calcs would say it was like a decent roll either way. Why not just go straight Florges? What the fuck are you gonna do to a Florges?
I think what he expected was like U-turn to into wheezing. Maybe not, actually.
No way that
No.
you would U-turn into an Annihilate.
No, no, I just thought of that now. I don't know what he was thinking, to be honest.
Yeah, I think this was a massive misplay from Lance. I like Annihilate was a very good Pokemon. I think this was a huge mistake using it as a. I mean, it wasn't actually, but it was essentially used as a suicide lead rocker. It wasn't actually, but it was essentially like.
I mean, Wheezing couldn't do much to Lando, so maybe he was expecting some shit like Smackdown or something. That would have like made sense to
Look,
me.
Smackdown would have been hype as fuck, but also just go Florges and Moonblast.
Yeah, but no, he's saving Florges for Raging Bolt.
Alright, go P2.
Uh,
Go Latias.
Probably, I don't know. If the P2 was the P Trace, because it could have traced Intimidate.
Wait. No, it wasn't.
No, yeah.
It was
It was,
analytic, which
it was
is
analytic.
fair enough. I don't know. I think it was a waste of an ape. I will hold that.
Yeah, no, it definitely pleased me to have that thing gone early. So he goes P2 now. Yeah, I don't really care letting Lando take damage there because I think the main purpose it was there. I need to remember what his team was. Otherwise,
But like, okay,
oh yeah,
especially if you have recover P2, surely you could have like switched into a psychic, taken another one and recovered more than you took.
yeah. No, sorry, I remember what the Lando T was. It was actually for the arc because
yeah.
it F Lando for arc.
Yeah, I mentioned that at the start of the game that like you made
Yeah,
that
yeah,
change.
yeah. So because arc didn't come, it was kind of expendable.
Bye. That fucking hurt you, damn.
Yeah, goodbye, bird.
Yeah, in comes the Donphan. I don't like this Calm Mind play, buddy. No,
Yeah,
no.
I have no idea why. I mean, maybe I just saw the thing as early setup fodder.
No one is a fucking Donphan. Even if you
Yeah, no,
even if
I
you
don't know
know
why
it's
I did that in
AV.
hindsight. Maybe I just wanted to get Terra off. I don't know.
I don't know, Terra Draco his ass or whatever like non-electric move you have.
Bro, I don't even remember if I was Draco. I don't know.
Look, fucking Dragon Pulse this stupid Donphan. I don't give a fuck. Just fucking hit it for any damage.
Yeah, that was probably a bit too early for Calm Mind, but anyway,
Yeah, it absolutely was. Cause okay, here's another tangent because I loved tangent. I use Raging Bolt a lot on the OU ladder, and Great Tusk is, Donphan's cousin. What I do is I Terra Fairy and Calm Mind because I know I can live the Earthquake and then kill with a +1 Dragon Pulse. That doesn't work in this case. You still get outsped and die, I think, via Earthquake. Do you get outsped? Probably. You're probably no speed.
What do you mean outsped? Donphan's not fast.
No, but do you have any speed on your Raging Bolt?
It doesn't need speed because it's like naturally faster.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He can just outspeed your min speed, go AV max HP, and he'll beat you.
I mean, yeah, probably, but like, why are you bringing up speed then?
He can outspeed you and Earthquake you, and you lose.
Yeah, I mean, if he has speed on Donphan, sure, but I think he was
even if he doesn't, he's been shown that he. Well, no, he hasn't been shown yet. But either way, do you know a plus? Well, okay, hang on. If you were not afraid of it outspeeding you here, you're not scared of it one-shotting you, surely, right? It's not gonna be like a choice band Donphan.
No, I just didn't want to take damage on Bolt.
Which is fair, but I just think you were better off. attacking, not calm minding, and then swapping out.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't know why I did it this early.
Yeah, you're dumb. That's why. Anyway, this is also pretty fine. This was into P2 Sandsear Storm. Man, it was this battle right here where I learned this move can burn. Fun fact. Which it makes sense. That's where the seer in its names come from. Sandsear. But like I don't even think I've seen this move used more than twice in my life.
I don't know, it's pretty good.
Not that it's a bad move, but generally
I disagree because it cost him a final, but
it's not that it's a bad move. It's just, you know, between either Earthquake on physical sets or Earth Power on special sets. It's just not like Earth Power is good enough that the chance to actually no, because fucking Lando Eye is sheer power. The chance to burn is nowhere near as good as the fucking chance to miss. Like,
I don't know. I think there was like a specific calc on RCL. It might have been like a 2-co after rocks or something. I don't remember.
Oh, I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying I very, very rarely see Sandsear Storm used. Like, it's strong, but it's only, it's 10 base power more than Earth Power, but it's only, I think, 90 or 85 accuracy.
It's 80.
Oh, it's 80. Yeah, that's many. To most people, 20 accuracy is not worth 10 base power more, right?
Right, but then the burn chance is like pretty enticing. I think the only reason I'll Sandsear Storm over like Scorching Sands is because I didn't want to like hit Annihilate for piss damage, and I just wanted to have a high base power move.
Well, that's exactly why Earth Power, but yeah. Anyway, it's just not commonly used, so I never knew it could burn because I haven't used Landorus, so I never looked at the move description.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, that's cool. In comes Lando. I think doing it again there was obvious, but fair enough anyway. Yeah, eat that fucking Draco. Fuck you, Latias. That was a good predict from you.
Okay, yeah, see, I expected him to go back to Latias, which is why I Slud Bomb there and tried to get the poison thing. This next turn is where I get pissed off.
No, that's not yet. That's later.
No, I do get pissed off next turn.
No, you don't, because you didn't realize that it mattered at the time.
I think, before in chat I didn't, but I did calc this and it did. I just forgot that it mattered because of Intimidate. But I was grass knotting here.
Yeah, while do you know how much the grass knot would have done anyway? Just question.
Not little. I mean, I know he was AV, but the damage could have mattered at the end.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm not saying that it didn't matter. I'm just curious about how much it actually did. You know what I mean? Obviously,
well, this is like pretty heavy, isn't it?
I don't know. Probably.
It would have been at least base 100.
Yeah, but again, AV Donphan is like surprisingly tanky. I don't know. I also just realized you're AV Lando. That's funny.
Yeah, because I wanted to take fucking Draco from Arc and not like obviously Lando doesn't take any damage from Electro Shot, so
yeah. Anyway, yeah, this crit was pretty fucking bad for you. In saying that, Lando was your most expendable Pokemon, so if anyone was gonna die,
kind of why I left it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was still definitely unfortunate. Based on fan. This focus energy, like, wheezing shit was cool. Look at that. Fucking boom, man. Sludge Bomb fucking hurts, though. Killed that bitch. In comes Lottie. And you lose
bro. Oh, my days. Everyone in the world was saying I should have swapped to Jirachi here. Okay, I switched to Jirachi, he Dracos. Okay, I get to keep Ogerpon. Cool. How do I follow up? Because he goes to Donphan the next turn. I set up with Calm Mind. He forces me out. I psychic damage for 20, like 10% because he's AV. Like, I have to swap out again. And I have no switch-ins to a ground type, so Ogerpon probably has to go. Like, I don't understand why people kept on telling me that Jirachi was the safe thing to go to, because, like, there was no follow-up. And, I couldn't get a critical hit boost at the time, like, ever again, because what do I set up on when I'm, like, 39%? So the only logical thing to me at this current moment in the game was to try and win the speed tie. And, you know, I don't know if everyone knows this, but I'm genuinely a lucky person in Pokemon. You know, so I always play to that. This was a 50-50 that I felt like whoever won had a really good standing in the game, and unfortunately it just wasn't. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So this is why. See, this is where it gets really awkward because yeah, this losing the speed tie sucked, and it was definitely game defining. However, yeah, Jirachi was the safe play, but at the same time, yeah, you're right. Jirachi was just forced out by Dunfan afterwards. But I think I might be just cracking out of my mind, but I think the play was then sack either Bolt or Greninja. I think
Or,
actually
like, the
Bolt.
only other thing I could have thought of, which I would have to have been cracked to do at the time, is go to Jirachi on his Draco, then double into, like, Greninja or something. But even then, the Donphan was, like, healthy. So, and I don't think I had a water move in this game. From
Wait, you didn't have
my
a water
correctly.
move?
I don't remember if I had one.
That's really funny.
Yeah, so, yeah, basically it just didn't feel like it was right, and I just wanted to. Like I said, if Latias was gone here, especially like later in the game, how I found has a move that really fucked me. Yeah, getting this thing gone would have been like valuable.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If you'd won the speed tie, I don't know if you would have won, but you would have been in a really good position, right?
Yeah, no, it would have been really good position because I
However,
still would have
actually,
I
not gonna
would have been able
lie.
to get big damage on something. He had no other resist to Ivy Cudgel.
Yeah, it did.
Oh wait, fuck, he was Terrifier. But it still did like what, maybe 40% with a crit?
Nah, maybe with a
I
crit,
would,
yeah.
I would say like at least close to it, like a third of his health at
Yeah, I'd
least.
probably do about a third. But that's the thing. Wish, Protect, Moonblast.
No, he can't wish protect because he's AV.
He was AV
Yes, he was AV.
on. Oh,
Yes, on Florges. He was
that's
AV
so
Florges and
interesting.
Donban.
That's so interesting. I've never seen an AV Florges before. It's like usually like bulky enough that you don't even need that. But damn, all right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why when I got to again, I'm saying just continue the battle.
Hang on. I want to run a calc real quick. Ogerpon Hearthflame into. I'm just gonna assume it's max HP. I'm gonna assume there's no defense. Florges. Florges max HP. And then Terrifier. Your Ivy Cudgel crit did. Holy fuck. Crit did 52 to 61. Damn. Alright, you know what? Nah, I take it back.
40. It's like Ogerpon's not weak.
Well, no shit. It's 120 base attack, but. I don't know. I thought, like, max HP Florges with Terrifier were, like, to resist.
Could have had like defense investments maybe, but even then it was like the damage it would have taken off that was so few far in between. It still was like a 2-shot.
Well, if you crit both, yes.
Well, it was going to be a crit if I was Ivy cudgeling. I mean,
It's 50%.
It's like it's 50.
Yeah.
Okay, well I don't know.
Yeah, it's not 100. It's 50%. However, in saying that, you also you definitely died to 2 Moonblasts, and like Moonblast did 26% minimum, right? Like,
Probably, I don't know, but either way, case in if this Latias died here, I'll be sitting very pretty.
yeah, this gunk shot.
Predicting the Florges.
Yeah,
That were kind of stupid in hindsight, but I was trying too hard. I felt like I was on the back foot and I needed to make something happen. So
Yeah, so this is. I think I remember telling you in like the post game. I think the play here was to Because you were physical life orb, right? You had like ice punch.
No, I was mixed.
Oh, you're mixed. I think the play was to ice beam in the Latias or Dark Pulse. Probably Dark Pulse, whatever. Anyway, attack the Latias just like with an actual super effective move. Try and get the kill off, or at least do, most of its health. And then, worst case, if he does switch, then you can gunk shot the following turn. Or if he doesn't switch, then you can finish it off.
Or just go to Gerard. Wait, no, he's Terrifier. Now that I think about it, Terrifier was like pretty good this game.
Oh, it was very good this game. But also with it being like, even with the Ogerpon still there with crit, you still had to crit it twice in order to beat it. Where if you had to get both 50-50s correct there in order to win with it. So okay, just put it this way, right? While I do understand your frustration, you would have had to hit the 50-50 against Latias, and then also still hit the two 50-50s against Florges, right?
Well, no, but I wasn't worried about, like, all that needed to happen was that Latias needed to go. And if it did, I didn't care about, like, how much chip I got on Florges.
Why? You lost to Florges.
Sorry?
You just lost to Florges after that. What do you mean?
No, I didn't, because, for one, I was, healing on, Jirachi. So any health I needed, And secondly, if I even got, like, 40% on Florges, that's, health he couldn't have got back. So I could have set up enough. It would have changed the Again, I'm spoiling the rest of the battle, but I don't care anymore. It spoiled the way I use Raging Bolt at the end. Because it would have meant that I had to go for, like, less coal mines to try and fight back the game.
I also don't like that switch there, to BH. Nice 20%. Hey, actually, that Spadef drop actually might have mattered a lot. Like, actually, unironically, that Spadef drop. Damn, you got two back-to-back. Yeah, that's the most Ziggy thing ever. Can't hit the 50-50, but can hit two 10% back-to-back.
Bro, I would have taken the 50-50 over that.
Literally got a 1% chance over getting a 50% chance. That's so fucking funny.
That is definitely a Ziggy thing.
Yeah, but now that this thing is at like -2, you can probably like Dragon Pulse it, or even if you can't Dragon Pulse it.
He ended up going Florges here, I think, and just predicting that. I should have calm-minded.
Yeah, this time you probably should have, correct. But I will also point out that even if I don't think it can live 2 Dragon Pulses regardless, like, without that.
No, dude, no, wait, you'd be surprised. Go count that right now.
Okay. Do you remember what your Raging Bolt set was?
It was Max Spatak, I think.
Max Spatak, alright, we'll go with that. Dragon Pulse 2A, Don on Fan. I'm gonna what do we want to assume for its stats?
I think it's like max health, max Spadef, AV.
Alright, well in that case, yeah, dude, you were killing it in 2.
Unless I wasn't max attack, I don't know.
Yeah, so Dragon Pulse to max HP, max Spadef, Sassy
Booster
Nature.
Energy? Because I wasn't.
No, this is Blunder Policy, just because I changed it off of Booster Energy, and I just click 1 up and called it a good enough. But yeah, so modest special attack, like max special attack, to max HP, max defense, Spadef, with a boosted Spadef nature and Assault Vest does 27 to 32%.
Does how much? You cut out.
27 to 32.
Yeah, that's not a 2-shot.
What? What do you mean it's not a 2-shot? Hello?
I thought you said it was... No, I was saying it's no way a 2-shot.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed 2-shot. Are you stupid?
27 to 32.
At this health. At this health, buddy.
Oh, no. From that health, yes. From full, no.
No, obviously not from fucking full. From full, I expected it to kill, even without the Assault Vest. Sorry, to not kill. Yeah, even without Assault Vest, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was saying from this, like, my point was, if it swaps out, it can't swap back in. It has to sack something.
Yeah, that's I guess why I didn't think he'd keep it around. But again, a certain something has a certain move that ended up mattering a lot.
Encore, baby. Damn, that still does more
Not
than you like.
exactly.
Man, that thunderclap doing.
But F it. So fucking AV is so strong on that thing, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doing less than half is crazy damage. Oh, the mental herb. I forgot about that. So you couldn't be taunted. Goodbye, Porygon. But now, if it, what does it do? Oh yeah, it healing wished. Right. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. How much does this do now? You're at +3. That's crazy. According to calculus, 67 to 79. So yeah. Yeah, and that was a high roll too, and that's GG.
Yeah. You see why I wanted that Latias. Not that I knew it had healing wish, but in the context of this game, it made a difference.
The fucking gunk miss as well, and ice shard just to rub it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I probably shouldn't have risked the 50-50. I don't know. It's easy to say now that I lost it, but I think
I also think it's quite interesting how you, even with losing that 50-50, you may have still won had you not been crit on Lando as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it was a double whammy kind of thing, because I don't know how much that grass knot did, but both of those
What was your
things
set? Were you like max special attack?
on Lando.
Yeah.
Oh, let me double check. I have the pace somewhere.
Well, do you not just have it in your fucking showdown?
No,
Or do you delete your teams?
game. No, I don't. I don't delete my teams.
Exactly. So you just
I was 176 modest.
176 modest. That's oddly specific, but I'll believe you. It did 33 to 39. So in conclusion, it mattered, kids. It fucking mattered. Because even right... well, yeah, right... Oh, no, here it wasn't dead because it was just healing wished. But I meant... yeah. After these two drops. I mean, I guess even then... But you... Okay, well, it would have been a roll if that last psychic. But I'm assuming he just wouldn't have stayed in if it was a roll. Probably. I don't know.
It's hard to say.
It is hard to
But
say.
yeah, no doubt the crit and losing that crucial 50-50 changed the game in his favor.
Yeah.
Like, I do not think those two drops made up for it. I'm sorry, they
didn't. Not at all. I just think it's really funny because this has like the way lower chance of happening. I just think that's funny.
Anyway.
Yeah. GG, Lance. Lance takes his dub. Is that you at? That's you at 1-1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to game 6. We have Ooga Booga, also known as Zigzagoon Goon Group or Beyond, going up against the GOAT himself, Mr. Slippy Slurpy, also known as Galactic Greninja or just Sean. And my boy, my GOAT, my hero, Lantern is here to save the day against... I don't know what he's doing, I can't lie.
I have a bit more respect for Lantern ever since it won me my first game in Smogon.
Dude, I told you, stop dissing my Lantern, alright? Fuck off, he's GOAT.
Bro,
I've been telling you this for 10 years.
It's
10 years, old man!
Right? It's the sucker punch set you keep thinking.
Dude, the sucker punch...
Ultimate.
No, I don't think it's any ultimate good. I just think it's so funny because it pisses you off so much.
Yeah, its legacy is not being forgotten, that's for sure.
I'll never let it die. Because Sucker Punch Lantern won me that fucking game. It was against Sean, right? Or was that a different game?
That was against, Rose, I think. Rose's Kieran Black.
Right, yeah! It was the one... That's right. Rose's Kieran Black that had DD'd and was going to sweep my team if I didn't Sucker Punch his ass. That was so fucking funny.
Or was it Scarf? I don't remember.
No,
Did
no,
it have
it was
BD in
Dragon
Gen
Dance.
7? I don't think it did.
It was Dragon Dance, I'm sure of it.
Alright.
Yes. Anywho.
Surprised that was loud.
Probably because it was season 1 and we didn't know how to do shame things.
Anyway.
Yeah. Lanterns
I
can go
don't have a
TLDR.
whole lot to say about this matchup. What type is his Terra?
It's Terra Zarude, Terra Fairy, Espeon, and Terra Poison Salamence.
Ursaluna looks incredibly strong if Skarmory goes down. I'll just
Skarmory gets 2-shot by Fire Punch. He's fine.
Does it?
Yes.
Then, I don't know. I mean, like Rocky
I
Helmet.
know this from experience.
I was about to say Rocky Helmet Roost could be a thing. Or has Skarmory lost Roost? I don't remember.
It has Roost, but again, it like Fire Punch does more than Roost heals.
Yeah, and I suppose he could just Headlong Rush predicting it anyway.
That's also true. Speaking of, I actually low-key think Ting Lu might stop Ursaluna, actually.
Yeah, that thing's a fucking menace.
Yeah.
So hard to kill that thing.
Yeah, for real. Ting Lu's been pissing me off in the ladder recently, I can't lie.
Anyway, we'll see what happens.
Yep. Fucking Sean, this 6 I expected super scary. Fuck off. I think this was a dumb play by Sean. Okay, yes, sludge bombing the Terra Fairy instead of the Psychic type was smart. He predicted the Terra. However, did you really want to lose 72% health on turn 1 on your one of your best Pokemon? Was that really smart, Sean?
See, I'm not quite sure. Like, I either he saw Terra Fairy and predicted that, or like just predicted as a root switch. But like, I think he's made it evident that he just didn't want to win with this thing. And
I suppose so.
Maybe it was like a sash set or something. I don't know, like a lead set.
I don't know. That seems very specific. The only way I'd believe that would be for a Sneasler like U-turn lead prediction, but I don't know, man. That seems pretty gimmicky, especially for Darkrai, your 17-point monster. You know, generally
It could have been like, I guess it could have been. Wait, no, it could have been Scarf because Espeon outsped it.
Correct. Wait, no, it didn't.
Yeah,
Darkrai won the speed creep.
Yeah, no, what's it? It just had to have been like a sash lead. I don't see any other.
I don't know. I just don't I don't really respect using your what 17, 18 point like key Pokemon in that kind of way. TBH.
Maybe not, but this is also a B team of Sean, so who cares?
I mean, that's true. Sean does bring B teams to high tier games. Yeah, brings in the Screamcock, Morning Sun, so that's okay. By turn 2, he lost 72% and did no damage. You know what? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, all that hard work of clicking one button undone.
Well, it's just again, it's just how I like using your key Pokemon. Trick Room Screamtail is kind of hype. I'm here for it, and Baton Pass into the Luna is brilliant. Alright, Ursaluna, fuck it up. Fuck him up. I say Facade was not quite the play, but I'm okay with it anyway.
Prize Rocky Helmet's not.
The Supercell Slam I didn't see coming. That fucking hurt, you can be sure of that. And yeah, not having Rocky Helmet is actually really nice for Sean. But
see, this is what I mean. Like, Skarmory can just kind of sit in front of it.
Well, it's only because he has Supercell Slam instead of Fire Punch. Supercell Slam is way, way riskier when Ting Lu exists.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Ziggy, do you remember what Super Slam does exactly?
It's high jump. It's like jump kick, but electric.
Yeah. So if he goes into the ground type, he loses half his health. Like, that's I'm
well aware of what it does.
Like, I'm just trying to say that's like some insane risk. And now that words. So now that Sean knows that Beyond knows that he's got Supercell, he's too scared to click it. It was like a once in a possible move, which is like the big damage payoff. But the issue is, it didn't get the kill, and like if you just like
I think the main issue is he needs to keep Ting Lu healthy for things like potentially Salamence, who might want to set up. He might have like a Whirlwind set or whatever. Stop D-Dance.
maybe I don't know.
So that's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe,
But
but
other
I'm
than
just saying,
that,
if he had Fire Punch, he wouldn't need to worry about this at all. Yep, and then he just swaps out. Such a waste. Gets rocks up. Flamethrower does 9%.
nothing, bro. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, literally. And Incineroar is his Ting Luchek or something. So that's spikes. What a dick.
Bro, I hate how Beyond plays.
Yeah,
But
for
it just
real.
works so well.
I will say, this Ditto is actually really useful for something like Incineroar here, because it just allows you to find out the entire move pool and, like, set.
Yeah, it's very gimmicky.
But
it works.
I'll say, I wonder what would happen if you, like, go to Ursaluna. That'd be kind of hype. Weakness policy. That's so weird. Low kick does not enough.
Maybe he was like a weakness policy flame charge set or some shit.
I don't know. His move.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
that's the thing. Like, his only damaging moves were knockoff, low kick, and flame charge. Really?
Yeah, well, maybe that's all he needed.
What do you do about Sneasler? Surely you don't expect flame charge to be enough, right?
At +2, I mean, who knows?
I don't know, man. But also, it can just unburden, like fake out, unburden, and outspeed you probably.
Usually it's not that is the thing. It's more uncommon.
Maybe, but I don't know. I'm just not fully convinced by this Incineroar set. Also, when your Incineroar loses to Skarmory, it's probably not a good set.
Well, I mean, you would hope that you get the weakness policy up, because if it's +2, then it does damage.
If it's +2, then you do a total of 44% and you still get out healed by Roost.
Was that like a low roll, or
I don't know, man, but
yeah, it's still probably not worth it. Yeah.
yeah, that's like
And
yeah.
or you could just like predict. No, you can't predict Roost because you're faster. I was gonna say you could low kick, but
Even still,
you know.
is Skarmory that heavy? I think it's pretty light, isn't it?
I thought all steel types are like heavy.
Most of them, yeah, but when it's the one that needs to fly, so it's 50 kilos. I don't know how much that means it'll take. Low key.
I don't know.
Hold on. I'm checking something.
It might be like 80 base power.
Yes, it's 80 base power.
Yeah, okay.
Is that enough to
It
kill?
probably didn't matter then.
I don't think that's enough to kill at +2 even.
No, it's not, because stab flame charge would be like 90 if you take the stab into account.
Yeah. Anywho, well, I guess we know that's not water absorb. Also, burning Ditto I think is really funny. Bye. Brings in... Wow, is this a Specs Lantern? What the fuck? That did so much damage.
Dude, Sean's team is so gimmicky.
Average Sean lifestyle, you know how it goes. Also, wait a fucking minute. It was a slow Scream Tail. That's so interesting. I didn't realize that before. Okay, now
Maybe you
it's
just didn't expect Espeon to turn up.
Maybe not. Yeah, jump that motherfucker. But now he just roosts. Jump him again. Do it. Come on, Bear. Do it.
Headlong. There you go.
Yeah, I jumped him. About fucking time. And then Ditto... Dude, it's actually a fucking guts burned Ursaluna on the enemy side. It's so fucking funny. Bonk. Jesus Christ. Goodbye.
I don't know if Salamence was the thing to swap in there. I think you probably should have done...
Incineroar, right? They're both Intimidate, but Incineroar's way more expendable, right? Like, yeah, I agree. Although I think his plan was to kill it with Rocky Helmet, but also, he had 9%. You just sack Incineroar. And, like,
Well, like, the problem is Incineroar didn't set up on anything. It lost its weakness policy. Like, it just didn't have, like... I guess it had Taunt, but...
Well,
what is that doing?
I mean,
it's stopping Zarude, maybe?
I'll say this is probably a gimmicky set to beat Zarude, but honestly, I don't know if it did that very well.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't kind of rate Incineroar's. He probably expected the game to go a lot differently than it did, but
Yeah. I still think this Ditto was hilariously threatening though.
Yeah, it came. It's changed into like half his team at this point.
Yeah, literally. It was fucking Incineroar, Lantern, and there's Luna. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, this Espeon actually went fucking in, honestly. Like, it really fucked up his team. And Luna getting hurt by all these hazards plus the burn is really bad for him. I don't even think we're gonna... Honestly, at this point, I think Espeon beats the rest of the team. Like, he didn't have to use any of his key Pokemon outside of Spikes once. Like, he's got this. He's fine. Who gives a shit? This is actually the most, like, oppressive game I think I've ever seen anyone do against Sean.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, Beyond's got his play style, and he does it very well.
I agree. I will say, after joining GPA, I think we've been underestimating Beyond a little bit, or at least I have been. Because, like, from last season, it was clear he was a very good player. But, like, he came, like, 6th, which, whilst, yes, again, he's still a very good player, I didn't find it to be, like, as impressive as, like, our... Like, I have, like, our gold standard of, like, 7 players. I didn't include him in that. And then I looked in GPA as when I joined, and turns out he's won, like, 4 of their championships, which, is insane. Is also been runner-up twice.
Like, I was about to say, last season I underestimated all 3 of the guys, but Beyond's very good. I put him 3rd this season in my ranking reason.
Yeah, I actually think at this rate, based on his first 2 weeks, I actually think he might come first.
Come what? Sorry.
Come first.
Oh yeah, no, it's a real chance, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Beating Sean like that, like we know Sean operates with B teams, but even with that, this was a very oppressive game. Like, again,
Yeah.
he didn't bring Zarude out, he didn't bring Sneasler out, and the only thing Ting Lu did was spike once.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can only beat what's in front of you, right? And beating Sean with any team is always impressive. So.
Agreed. Anywho, on to game number 7. Yes, let's see. Here we have Drumknot, also known as Disco World Destroyers. I forgot we changed his name. Going up against Zeus Kyurem. I don't know why the Kyurem's there. I don't fuck with the Kyurem. Just go with Zeus. Anyway, that's what's his fucking name? Manchespin City. There we go.
Truth be told, I don't remember this game that much.
Did you even watch it?
I'm pretty sure I did. I might have been like busy. I'm like busy when I'm watching a replays, but this one just doesn't stick out to me as much.
Really? I disagree. If this is the game I'm pretty sure it is, then I remember it very well.
All right, well, we'll see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Terras. We have Terra Fairy, Umbreon. I think this was a specific check to something, but I can't remember what. I feel like it was Bax. Anywho. And then we have Terra Ice on the Leaves and Terra Ghost on the Drill. Yeah. Dude, that's this game, alright. Everybody, meet Specs Dragonite. And,
turn 1 Draco's pretty cool.
And also...
I just remembered too that Kilo got its Sprite.
What's that?
Because it used to be just the still bird, but now he's like flipping.
Yeah. It's actually crazy the order they do these fucking sprites in. Also, him Toxic spiking there, I think was a massive misplay. I mean, maybe I'm being overdramatic, but also, this thing, it's an Umbreon that you've only seen it use Moonlight and with lefties, but that should be enough to tell you that this is a, like, defensive support set. It's gonna Thunderwave your ass.
I think T-Spikes are good here, except for the fact that you can just remove them later, and if that meant getting your Iron Thorns paralyzed, I'm not sure the trade-off was worth it just yet.
Yeah. Like, yeah, Iron Treads comes in, removes them. GG, Bob's your uncle. I don't know, Chief. Anywho, here we have our boy Dragonite back in once again to Specs Hurricane. Fuck you, Elend. That Sludge Wave hurt though. But he does hit the double Hurricane to kill. In comes Wax. But that's the thing. Wax is so easily stopped by Iron Treads. Like it can't do shit.
Kilo is such a trash mon. I'm sorry.
It's better than Talonflame.
I guess so.
Sorry, I'm on like the massive hate train of Talonflame, and everyone every time I've mentioned Kilowattrel, everyone disrespects him as a speed. But then everyone used to run Talonflame all the goddamn time.
For good reason. It's garbage.
105 special attack is more than viable.
Yeah, but it like dies to anything, gets 0 coverage, and just exists. Like it's just not good.
I'm sorry. What exactly is
as far as speed goes? If that's the thing you're relying on, bring every game. Like, I'm sorry, that's just not it.
I mean, it's your speed. It's not meant to be your tank either. I don't know. It's just meant to do strong, big damage with Hurricane and Thunderbolt. I don't know. Wait, hold up. What did he go in from? Right, it was the Slowking. Was that really a good play? Why Earthquake? Like, he has Grass type and 2 Flying types, and he's definitely not going into Excadrill on your Ground type. I think that was a stupid play.
I mean, does he have like Volt Switch? I don't know.
He fucking should. I don't know. I don't know what he said, but
Yeah,
we've seen...
I was about to say, if he's Volt... I mean, unless
honestly, just fucking Knockoff.
Yeah,
Knockoff is better into literally every...
Have you already knocked off Mandibuzz?
No, he knocked off... Oh, he knocked off Slowking here. Just do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, with Regenerator and with Dragonite still alive, I guess you kind of need the HP. Yeah, Earthquake didn't make a lot.
Nah, yeah, man, just kill the bitch. I mean, I don't know if it would have killed it, but it's pretty low. It would have fucked it up at least. Yeah, another Draco also kills Mandibuzz.
It's gonna do big damage here.
Yeah, 56%. This fucking Iron Knight, I love it. And he fucking predicts the Earthquake and stays in. That's hilarious. Also, wait a minute. This is Scarf, isn't it? Oh no, it just outspeeds. Man, I forget how slow Dragonite is sometimes.
It is indeed a fat dragon.
It is indeed a fat dragon. Okay. I like the name Iron Knight, I can't lie. Mold Breaker!
I have such fond memories of Pokemon Coliseum and Umbreon.
I'm aware. He's kind of dancing around not doing anything. Well, now he's toxic, so...
Now you got a useless yellow thing.
Well, he is a useless black thing. Don't clip that, don't clip that. Damn, Foul Play is so much more to this Slowking than I thought it would. Jesus.
I don't know. It was just so left field. It just made me laugh.
Here we enter Stall Games. Stall Games. Oh, okay, never mind. Brave Birds does nothing. Back to Umbreon for the U-turn again. Wax. Why is it named Wax anyway? Oh my lord.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
He's just gonna.
It melts any move. That's why.
Toxic this thing right now. Nope. Get foul played for 7% again.
I was about to say this is becoming a very boring game.
Yeah, that's why I already put it on speed up. I'm putting it on hyper speed. Like fuck, I don't care. Draco.
Yeah, I was about to say it's speeding up a little bit.
Iron-headed.
Yeah, you can put it down. You can put it down now. I was about to say I think it was just about getting one more big hit with Dragonite,
Yeah.
which has already happened.
But I
so.
mean, it killed Mandibuzz, it killed Iron Moth, and it crippled Excadrill. What a go.
Yeah.
Knockoff, yeah, by choice specs. This Umbreon is a fucking menace, man. I don't know how the fuck he made it be so bulky. It's like Suicune, where it just doesn't look bulky, but it's like absurdly bulky.
I mean, I don't know. I guess you have to know the Mon to know bulky. You can't just tell by his appearance, but...
Well, that's the thing, right? I'm saying, like, purely based off design. You can...
Yeah, no,
you can
Umbreon definitely doesn't look bulky.
Yeah, but, like, some Pokemon, like they look at Iron Hand. That motherfucker looks bulky. He looks like he can take a hit. Even Iron Treads, it's like a steel tire thingy.
Hands can take a hit.
What?
Hands can take a hit.
That's what I'm saying. They both look like they can. Umbreon does not, but it does almost as well.
It's the bulkiest thing on his team,
Yeah. So wait, is this actually a Scarf? It has to be, right?
It just knocked it off, yeah.
Yeah, it was Scarf. Okay, I thought I might have been crazy for a second when I saw it was okay, I was right. It is Scarf. Okay. Less Debornas? What?
Oh, does he just win?
Oh, okay. Now he's at scary levels of boosted power.
I think he just
nice 5% crit. He U-turns.
Oh, what?
He gets outsped. Is this a Scarf? It's a fucking Scarf Iron Bird. That's hilarious.
Who uses Scarf fucking Taunt? That makes no sense.
I'm assuming specifically for this. And that crit also mattered, I think. How much did it do before? 16. Yeah, that crit mattered. He could have at least claimed another kill had that crit not happened.
Dude, I feel so bad for Zeus. He got set up here thinking he had the game. Like, bro, I don't blame him. I would Scarf either. That's insane.
Yeah.
If that Taunt was not Scarf, that game was done.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah. GG either way though. I do think overall Drum's prep and play was better overall. However, yeah, without the most gimmicky Tornado set ever, Zeus won.
Well, it wasn't gimmicky. It just, I mean, Scarf just feels like such a waste on Terra Torn.
I'll say it's gimmicky. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's gimmicky's kind of like, you know, like what Sean did with his Incineroar. You know, that's gimmicky. You know, something that's way out there that can win you. Scarf Torn is just like it's Scarf and it's Torn, and I see it as a waste because it doesn't really help you, unless this happens. So unless he was, unless he was he had to specifically be expecting Iron Leaves to be like SD Cork Drive,
which honestly isn't the most surprising thing ever, really.
Right, but then you got things that can tank it, like Umbreon, like Foul Play will probably one-shot it after an SD, you know, like,
well, yeah,
I don't know.
But
it just wasn't necessary in my opinion.
Do you really think that Umbreon was living +4 when it's a full Spadef set? No shot. I mean,
okay, maybe not +4 unless you're like Chopple, but, you know, why you...
Wait, why Chopple? It used Leaf Blade. Why Chopple?
Because of CC. It gets CC, doesn't it? Or Sacred Sword?
It does get close combat, you're right. But, like, I don't even think it needed that, man.
I reckon it lives the Leaf Blade from full.
Not even close. And also, Chopple doesn't make it live either.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay, nope. Well, guess not. Guess I just underestimated Leaves. I don't know, Did he have, like, any priority in his team? Like, Extreme Speed Dragonite? Anything?
Well, it was a Specs Dragonite, so... Probably
not. It was Specs. I don't know. Just
Aqua Jet Primarina.
It's a very odd team, but it worked. I just would never Scarf my Terratorn.
No, I don't think I would either. It'd have to be like a very specific situation. But honestly, this kind of was. I mean, I don't think he had much good checks to Iron Leaves. That like
I'd have to see the matchup, but I'm sure there was something.
Maybe. Oh well. On to our final game of the day. We have I Miss Hurricanes, also known as Hope Speak Deoxys, or just Josh, going up against Potato Z, also known as Rotom Washington Wizards, or just Washtom, because I'm lazy.
I have to say, after my first Smogon game, I've really a bit of a liking to Terra and Am. Like, I know I haven't got to use it as much as I
Yeah,
would
man,
like.
Terra and Nam's a menace.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's a lot of options you can... There's, like, a lot of versatility.
Yeah. However, I think it's kind of like my Terrapagos in that there's too many different sets to run and that you have to be very specific in choosing what set
Yeah,
is best.
Gray was telling me that, like, a couple of weeks ago, that you gotta find the...
Yeah, and that's also why I know I'm not going to be good with using Terrapagos.
I don't know. Maybe I just kind of like the options because there's never like a bad option. Like it's always extremely good, but you've got to find the best of a best situation.
Agreed. Yeah. And here he's bringing the Stella Sweeper set, so that's going to be scary for Josh.
Indeed.
On the flip side, he's got Terra Electric on the not Raging Bolt, fucking Great Tusk. Man, I really wish they'd called Raging Bolt Great Neck. It would have been so funny.
Yeah, I mean that's probably to like be able to take like Aqua Cutter from Samurai maybe.
I feel like that's a waste of a Great Tusk when you have
Yeah,
the ability.
I don't know. Maybe it's a bit of a weird like Terra type. I'm sure there's like some
Honestly,
reason.
I actually think it might be for the Enamorous, but I don't think it's a very good idea.
Yeah, I mean, it just if it was for Enamorous, it kind of feels pointless because you're not making yourself immune to Earth Power. Like your Earth Power's still doing a ton, and
Well,
you don't really
it's a Stella set, so if it gets like to +1.
Oh wait, no, it's not Terra. Yeah,
That's what I mean. It's just like it's a Stella. It's probably going to be a Choice Scarf Stella Terra Blast set, most likely, and it's just like honestly, it actually doesn't even need Scarf this game. It might not be, but like just in general, I mean, like if you Terra out of your, like, well, let's think Stella can't be resisted. Like Terroring doesn't help you.
I'm not sure that he needs Scarf this game because he outspeeds most of what he
Yeah,
needs.
it's only Azelf. His team
Azelf
is
is the only thing that can revenge. Yeah.
But I don't know. It might be Scarf. But even then, actually, Scarf Azelf with like, I don't know what it gets Thunder Punch. Scarf Azelf with Thunder or Ice Punch probably actually it'd be Ice Punch. Yeah. Anyway, Scarf Azelf with Ice Punch is probably like the best check to Enamorous.
It also makes a bit of sense as well because I mean I don't know Iron Bolt would be like booster energy maybe, but
True.
you know if it's not and he goes like banded, Azelf starts to look really good
Yeah.
as like a revenge mon.
Okay, we are leading Zapdos and the Samu, getting an early Ceasel's Edge off, which
Right.
won't matter because he's now fucking dead and he has removal, like the best removal. But bringing Enamorous in so early is interesting. He goes to the #1 Fair Resist. However, yeah, he's definitely Scarf or Specs. Is that actually that might be Specs damage, honestly? Because that's a quad
Possibly,
resist.
I think we'd have to see a bit more to like kind of work it out.
No, I'm gonna call it. It's a spec set because that did 17%.
I guess it's like yeah, I guess so.
I'm running the count now, but I'm calling it.
But you have to take into account it's stellar as well since the 20% boost.
Yeah. So I'm gonna it's gonna assume it's max HP just because I don't know. So specs are actually no, unless it's got like HP and Spadef investment, it's not specs.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like it's very kind of hard to decide, especially with just the boost. Like it's not going to be
it
strong
depends
next
on the
time.
Heat Train set, but I don't know. I feel like if it was a switch in here, it wouldn't be shocking to do that either, though. I don't know. But it's clear that he's a Scarf set, or he's a choice set at least. That Earth Power did literally nothing. That Earthquake, however, did a lot.
Yeah, so the Shaka was like predictable because it
Shuka?
felt like
Shuka.
yeah. Sorry.
Shuka, not Shuka.
Shaka. Shut
Shuka
the
the
fuck
fuck
up.
up. Shuka the fuck up. Alright, anyway. Get Sylveon to loser. I don't know. Hyper Voice is doing nothing. This is Goodra. What if...
That has to be AV.
Fuck off. Are you stupid? It's Goodra. It's who? It's...
Yeah, it's Pixelate Sylveon. That's bro. I'm telling you right now, that's AV.
No way.
I'm telling you right now, it has to be.
How much did it do? 16. Oh, wait. Yeah, 16? Okay, maybe. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't realize it was only doing 16. I thought it did like 25 or something. No, yeah, that's AV for sure. I'm not even going to calc it, actually. I didn't realize it did 16.
I was about to say, bro.
Like, I started putting it in, and then I looked back to see how much it did. It's like, oh, no, there's not even any point running this calc. Yeah, that's AV.
I was about to say, with Pixelate, like, unless he's, like, forgetting Pixelate, then
That'd
yeah.
be really funny. Okay, in comes the Tusk. Bramble time!
And Rapid Spin.
Temper
No,
Flare was a great prediction. But again, why are we Terra Electric? What does Electric do for us? Okay, well,
Yeah, I don't know.
like
It doesn't help him defensively at all, so there might be, like,
Does this die
some
to
in his
Braver?
team that... Bro.
Alright, Josh. Goodbye, Heatran. Back to the Tusk. Okay, in comes Enamorus. Stella beats that.
Terra Blast.
Yeah, so I'm expecting a
Might
Scarf.
actually be Scarf like you were saying earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah. I fucking yeah. It's just the most standard Enamorus set ever, you know. Also, why would you for Boulder? Never mind. I take it back.
Yeah, since he just sets up here now.
Yeah, now he SDs. Oh, Mighty Cleave.
No, he's just straight up banded.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I remember this game because he gets crit here. Yeah.
Does that crit matter? Probably.
It did. It did.
I don't know how bulky it is. Hang on.
It's got like mad SPDF. I don't remember how much, but it's over 100.
Oh yeah, 90 HP, 108 SPDF. Fair enough. Yeah, that definitely mattered then. Did that... Yeah, and then the Azelf, as I said... I fucking called it at the start of the game. Scarf Azelf to beat Scarf Enamorus.
Yeah, no, you did well. I think Scarf is like a little bit overused sometimes, but yeah, no, that they love their Scarfs this game. They really did.
Yeah, I'm wondering, however, how much the crit mattered here.
I'm telling you it mattered. He at least lived it, and that's kind of all he needed to do.
Well, okay, no, hang on. He lived it, right? Okay, he lived this, then Manaphy dies. He's at most, he's at 44% health, right? That's highest possible.
Right. So what's
then,
the theory here?
And then he goes to Azelf, and there's no shot Azelf has 0 coverage moves for a 44% Iron Boulder, and then after that he can just...
How much does Mighty Cleave do?
To Azelf?
Yeah, it probably lives, maybe. Yeah,
it would live 1, I assume, if it's like, yeah. Iron Boulder.
Oh, Iron Boulder is like a bony mon, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Into Azelf. Choice Band actually might Oko it. That's so interesting. It has rolls depending on the exact set.
Damn. Well, Iron Boulder. Maybe it did cost him the game. Then who knows?
No, I don't think it did, because again, it's a Scarf Azelf.
And yeah, right. Scarf. Yeah, no.
That's the thing.
Then yeah, like bar maybe a crit, he was fine.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I think he could definitely have had a move to do 44% to Boulder, but
yeah,
that's like...
But like we'd have to see the pace that Josh sent, because like Psychic's not killing it. Like, what are you, like, Shadow Ball maybe?
So, okay, hang on. I just ran the calc. Surf actually, it did matter, but like max like 2 special attack with no like it's timid, not a modest, to an no bulk investment iron boulder as I assume it probably was, or let's just for the sake of argument put in max HP, right? That makes Surf do 59 to 70%. So all Azelf needed to do was 18%.
Yeah, nah, okay, the game was over then. Because it
Yeah.
probably had, like, U-turn or something that it could have just
Yeah,
clicked.
U-turn probably fucking killed it. Yeah, U-turn did 46 to 55. So even in the
Okay.
case where it did the 44%, it was U-turn still fucking killed.
He would have to have crit the Azelf. So he was relying on a crit.
But he was Scarf. He outsped the boulder. He didn't care.
No, wasn't the Boulder Scarf?
No, it was banded, wasn't it?
I thought you said the Boulder was Scarf.
No, I said the Azelf was Scarf. I think boulder was banded.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Too many scarves and bands, man.
Yeah, maybe.
All good. Well, GG's to Josh. Like, either way, it did. Whether he was. If he was scarf and outsped, it didn't kill. If he was banded, he didn't outspeed any.
Yeah, so
So,
either way,
either way,
this
it
was
was
Josh's
over.
game.
Yeah. No matter what. Congrats to Josh, 2-0. That's kind of better than I expected he'd go. But, you know.
I mean,
Look,
to be fair,
we're still early.
yeah, I was gonna say, who have his opponents been so far? It's Potato and fucking
Zeus, I think.
I mean, beating Zeus isn't easy, but you know I've done it, so it's not hard either.
I was gonna say, you've also beat Sean before.
This is true. This is true. You're right. How
And
could
you
I?
beat me.
And I beat you, and I beat Gray, and I beat Mez. Look, I have a
We
surprisingly
all know those things are easy, aren't they?
for sure, man. Obviously. All right.
God damn.
Onto our finale bullshittery. Yeah. So here I'm gonna just give a quick Nick. Nick forfeited, and then he dropped from the season because he doesn't feel like playing apparently, which you know happens, I guess. So we have Royal Beware Force or Warpig, our second place finisher last season in the main season and made it to the second round of playoffs, I believe. He lost to Gray in the semis. Back at it again to rain terror on us a div scum or something. I don't know. Anywho, okay. First off, we're gonna do some voting. Ziggle, who do you think will win between Beyond and not Beyond, Albie and Warpig?
Absolutely Warpig. If it was like Nick, I would have said Albie, but now that Warpig's taken over, that has to be my vote.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think it's gonna be Warpig who takes away this dub.
I don't think Albie is a bad player, but just Warpig did so well last season that.
Well, that's the thing. It's not that Albie's bad, but from what we've seen of him, he didn't even like of the 3 new guys we had last season, he was the only one that didn't make playoffs, and I think that says a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. No, just Warpig on trust, honestly. You know, he came like what, 3rd last season?
He came 2nd in the overall season and then made semis in the
Yeah.
and then we have me and Sean. Well, I wonder who's gonna win this game.
I was about to say I'm not even gonna like, you know, give you my answer. You already know what it is.
Alright, and then we have Lance and Washtom. I'm also gonna give this one to Lance. I just don't rate Washtom very much.
Yeah, Lance just, you know, more consistent overall. I think Potato's been close in a couple of games. Like he hasn't been fun. But you know, Lance, he's a bit of a wild card, Lance, but
You can't prep
he's getting
that man
my vote.
over. You have no idea what he's gonna do.
Yeah, he still gets my vote here just because of skill mainly.
Agreed. And then it wasn't Zeus you said he beat. It was Disco. Close enough.
Oh yeah, no, okay, yeah. So this week I must be thinking, yeah, genuinely I don't know. Like flip a coin.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. To me, okay, this might sound cocky a little bit. I think me, Josh, Zeus, and Nick are all on very similar levels.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say talk against that now with Nick dropping. We didn't get to see him with like another shot at. Oh, he still had an easy schedule,
Yeah,
I
he
guess.
still had an easy schedule.
Yeah, yeah. I
Fucking
don't know. I
dude,
guess I just need to see more of him to
I don't
compare
know
you
if
to.
I don't know if you like watched all the like draft analysis video, but I gave everyone a funky title, and his was the schedule rigger.
Yeah. No, I didn't notice that. Yeah, look, I'll just gotta throw a guess out there, Zeus.
Yeah.
I think he can be good. You know, he has glimpses of a good player in him. You know,
He has
I
glimpses
think
of hope.
yeah, he has like he thinks like a top player. He just isn't right now.
That's fair. Low key, I actually think that's something. I'm kind of the opposite. I think I don't think I think like a top player, but I think on occasion I can play like a top player.
Very, very, very okay.
Yeah,
You
that's
can,
fair.
yes.
All right, now this is low key like an actually really impactful game. Whoever wins this is the one that probably won't go to B division.
Yeah, look, I'm just gonna back Aiden because
He's your student.
he's my student,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't sleep on.
See, well, that's the thing. I'm sleeping on both players. I think both are bad, and I think both are like the most likely people to go to B.
So who's your vote then?
Fucked if I know. Even in the pick'ems, I didn't vote. I think they're both.
Just pick one, bro.
I'll go with Lupus just cause he beat you that one time.
Yeah, fucking years ago.
Exactly. What has Aiden done?
Anyway,
Who has he ever beat?
I don't know. He beat Ty in his second ever game. That's something.
Did he? I don't. That doesn't sound
He
right.
did. He did. Yeah, that was his first ever win.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, but Aiden for me, just because
Yeah,
I
you gotta
help
back
it.
your student. I see it. I see it. Disco World Destroyer and Paris Leafeons. I actually think Drum vs. Backrus is kind of interesting.
I I think Leafeon's gonna be too good for him. I just like he's better. I think over the time I've seen Leafeon play, he he has like a good player in him. You know what I mean? He hasn't been
He's one of the most
recently,
inconsistent battlers we've ever had.
but like before in the older times when we used to play, he used to finish top four time, and
Yeah.
kind of backed him to be top four in my power rankings. So I've got to stick with that. Leafeon for me.
I'm gonna go opposing you. I think it's gonna go to Disco. I think he's got like arguably the best team in the league.
That is fair. I just still don't know what to kind of think skill wise. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of giving him the GPA treatment again, but
Yeah. GPA is just
I need to see
still an
more. You know what
anomaly.
I mean? I need
Yeah.
to see more.
That's very fair. You've only seen the fucking 2 games so far, and did you even watch the week one?
Did I even watch what? Sorry.
The week 1 game that he did?
Against Josh? Yeah, I think so. I think
Okay,
so.
so you've seen exactly 2 games. It's not exactly enough to go off.
Yeah, need more information.
Yeah. And then we have Swiggity Swellow versus Mez. Davis versus Mez is such a interesting fight, in my opinion, honestly.
Yeah, I've got to go with Davis here. I think
I
just
agree.
you know, I like Mez when he doesn't hack me, but up the Aussies. You know what I mean?
Gotta up the Aussies, but also, I think they're both on pretty equal-ish skill level. Like, they're both in our top tier, and as far as I'm concerned. However, Mez's team is far worse.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can't ignore the fact that he's nerfed himself with. If he had a full team going into this, I probably would have gone.
Yeah, same,
But
probably.
but yeah, Davis just better team. I was about to say better draft for that.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just better team. I think he's starting to get his team a bit. Like he's starting to warm up to the offensive.
Yeah,
play
this
style.
is the most offensive team he's ever had.
Yeah, it's the most offensive team in the league, but I think it's getting used. So Swellow for me.
Yep. All right, and then we have you and Beyond.
I always vote myself.
I disagree entirely. Anyway, I'm voting for the better Zigzagoon. Sorry, Zigzagoon.
Better Zigzagoon, bro. There's only one OG, and that'll always be me. I don't care how many times you can beat me 1,000, and I'll still be the OG.
No, he is Zigzagoon. Fuck, where am I? I zoomed in and I don't know where I am. There we go. This is Zigzagoon versus Zigzagoon. That's gonna be the title for next video. Zigzagoon versus Zigzagoon.
Zigzagoon versus Zigzagoon, hey?
Yup. No, actually, we'll do Ziggy versus Zigzagoon. Alright.
Yeah.
Anywho. Oh, that's more zoomed out, I realized. And then...
I manage that.
Quick peek at the standings. We added RPI because Mez did it and I didn't tell him not to. So that's there now.
I was wondering who added that.
Yeah, that was
I
Mez.
saw that and I was like, you know what? Look, if you're going to have the RPI there, you might as well buy get, even though it means nothing.
See, that's the thing. But that's the thing with the reason that I didn't add RPI myself earlier is because I think it's an inconvenient and not easily understood metric. Like, that's the thing. You understand how diff works. You know, you kill a Pokemon, you get one. You lose a Pokemon, you lose one, right? Where
Yeah,
RPI...
but like, I feel like RPI is one of those things where you don't really need to know what it means if you know why it's keeping someone above someone.
But
So
that's
it's like,
the thing. You
everyone knows it's schedule based, and that's what kind of the RPI is. But like, you know, now there's like something that someone can look at and say, you know, oh, the RPI is higher. That's based off who has the harder schedule, and therefore that's why they're higher than me. You can actually see what that means now. It's a figure. Whereas like the diff, you're seeing all these people with like Lance being -3 and being 1 and being the highest.
I say, I fucking love that. That
Yeah, I was about to say,
is so
now
hilarious.
you see the RPI there, it actually means something now.
Like, literally,
you know what
of everyone who's gotten, like, one win, he has the lowest diff, and I think that's hilarious.
Yeah,
but also,
it makes no sense to someone who's not looking at RPI there.
Yeah. However, that actually is kind of the point in how RPI, like the RPI works. The reason that he has lower diff is because his schedule was harder. So why would he deserve to be in 13th? You know what I mean?
That you're not always gonna have lower differential with a harder schedule. That's not how that works.
It's generally how it works.
Like, generally speaking, yes, but like, you know, it just means like who has Lance played so far?
I don't know.
Like myself and who? Like, who did he play in week 1?
Sean.
Sean, exactly. So Sean probably like beat him by a big score or something.
Yeah, it was a 5-0.
So again, that's like that's not saying much. Sean beats everyone by big. So
except when he lost by a big margin this week. What do you mean?
Sean, well, yeah, but he also does the same to other people.
Fair.
At least
Speaking of Sean, he's right behind him.
Yeah, he's not far behind,
and look,
is he?
I'm in week 8. Sorry, I'm in top 8. Fuck you, Ziggy. Suck my balls.
Just wait till week 4, buddy, and I'll
No.
make sure that changes.
Alright, anywho, I'm out of things to say, so thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the way out, and I'll see you dudes in the next video. Bye-bye.
See you.